Good evening and welcome to MSU Inside Out. I'm your host, Sadie, Lynn.
And I'm Dalton Davis. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We got an awesome show for you guys today, including an interview with Minot State's most recent High Five Award winner, Deb Moser, as well as
the Minot State Athletics Department Communications Graduate Assistant, Clementich.
But first, Tayton's going to start us off with some news regarding our neighboring college and a chili cook-off this weekend. I don't know about you, Tayton, but that really interests me.
Yeah, it definitely sounds very good, Dalton. Minot State University will be upgrading to Blackboard Ultra Learning Management System beginning with the spring 2025 semester. The Office of Instructional Technology will host webinar sessions going over the new features coming with the upgrade throughout the fall semester. The next session is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 9:30. All sessions are available online via the current Blackboard. Contact Doug Tiedman for more information. Hartnett Hall isn't the only building in the Minot State family celebrating a grand reopening this fall. MSU's sister campus, Dakota College at Bottineau, held a ribbon cutting for their old main building renovation on Monday. Established in 1907, Old Main at the heart of DCB's campus is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Old Main has been vacant since 2007 and will now house the Health Professions Department along with nursing classes. The $4 million project overhauled the entire interior of the iconic building on campus. The Gordon B. Olson Library is asking the campus help in completing their 1,000-piece Halloween-themed jigsaw puzzle. The puzzle is located in the main commons area of the library, and the library's goal is to have the puzzle completed by Halloween. Finally, after a 5-year hiatus, Lutheran Campus Ministries at Minot State is bringing back their chili cook-off and dessert competition to fundraise for their outreach efforts in the community. The contest will be this Sunday at Bread of Life Lutheran Church at 1415 17th Avenue Southwest in Minot. ELCA pastoral providers will submit their best chili recipes, and dessert submissions will be from the women of the ELCA. Tasting and voting will be open from 4 to 5:30 with games and a silent auction as well. A live auction will round out the night, ending at 6 p.m. Dalton, Maddie will have more on the weather this weekend, but Sunday is looking like a pretty good day to be chowing down on some chili.
I am looking forward to it. Might have to attend myself. With that being said, with a look in the inside of the finale of the book series Stalking Jack the Ripper, Alex Koontz has more on the story.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's book review. For today, we're going to be skipping a book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series and moving on to the finale. The finale book is called Capturing the Devil, and in this book, Audrey Rose and Thomas Cresswell take a little getaway to the new city of Chicago. During this time, Chicago is a brand new city, so people from all over the world are coming to visit. However, this trip is not as much of a getaway as they were hoping. Weird things start to happen in the streets of Chicago late at night, and bodies are starting to pile up. So Thomas Cresswell and Audrey Rose, of course, investigate. And I don't want to spoil too much of the book itself, so all I'm going to say is that this book brings a lot of historical nonfiction and historical fiction and brings them together to create a really fantastic story. So if you're a bit on the fantasy type side of things, or if you like more historical nonfiction, if you like either one, you would like this book. So for me, I do like both, so it's a solid 10 out of 10 for me. Highly recommended. See you guys next time.
Thank you, Alex, for that story. Minot State's most recent High Five Award winner and the mother of Cook Hall residents for over 13 years. I'm joined with Deb Moser. Deb, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Deb, I lived in Cook last year. It was an absolute pleasure to see you every single day.
Thank you.
And on your announcement of the award that you won, the High Five Award, I'm quoting the post. Okay, so Deb Moser is technically the Cook Hall residence custodian, but more accurately title might be the Cook Hall mother. What does that title mean to you?
That title means a lot to me because there's kids that are coming from all over there that have no families. no parents, so just that extra hug that they need because they're lonely. So I try to take care of them. It's their home for 9 months. So try to take care of them and make it the best living environment I can for them.
It was definitely an enjoyable one for me last year.
Thank you.
So when I passed you in the hallways last year, every single day that you always had a positive attitude, and even in the most, I wouldn't say most enjoyable job, you had a smile on your face. How do you do that every single day?
You have to. I mean, these kids need a smile. I appreciate it when they come and say, thank you for what I do. You know, I appreciate what you do, or they'll say, hi, Deb, how's your day going? And I like to give it back to them. You respect them, they're going to respect you, and I respect all my kids because they're great kids. You know, I get a lot of gifts from them, I get a lot of thank you cards, and to me, that's very rewarding. But I really like the part that they say thank you, or, you know, how's your day going? And like I said, I like to give that back to them. It's their home. Make it enjoyable for them. And you were great.
Thank you.
Living there. Yeah.
That's why I got you on the show. When I heard that you won the award, I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, Deb would be a perfect interviewee. She just won this award. We need to get her on the show because she needs to get the credit that she deserves. For 16 years you've been working here? Mm-hmm. That's way too long, and not enough people know your name on campus. But you were talking about the cards that you've been given, right? Mm-hmm. Your door on your office is full of different cards from kids over the past 10 years.
Yep.
And what do those cards mean to you? And how do you, I guess when you look at those, what feelings do you get?
I feel that I know I'm appreciated because a lot of kids will tell me every day. They mean a lot to me. I'm friends with a lot of the kids that lived at Cook Hall, even after they've graduated. I'm on social media with them. I keep in touch with one of my guys from Japan and China. We message. I know. So to keep in touch with them to see how their life is going now from when they moved into Cook to after their graduation, their families, to me it's just rewarding. I mean, I don't expect anything out of them. Just a plain old simple thank you. Hi, Deb. How's it going? To me, that's rewarding enough. I mean, you know I love my kids.
Yeah, you do. And they love you back.
Yeah.
That is evident from what you received.
And they have proved that many a times.
Yeah.
Gifts that they leave me at Christmas time. You know, when they move out, I've gotten lots of gift cards from them, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
I love the students, and Cook's been my home for 13 years, so probably retire there.
Great. We want you to retire here.
Yeah.
The High Five Award. So the High Five Award is given to the Employee of the Month at Minot State. After 16 years, you finally got the award. How did that feel when you got it?
It felt very nice, very appreciative. But like I said before, I feel rewarded every day just by being there and telling my kids, you know, hi, how's your day going? Do you need anything? You know, give them a hug if they're crying. If they need some laughs, they need some talks. To me, I appreciated the High Five Award, but I've gotten a lot of awards besides that have meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
So it's great. And I love what MSU does for the students. I mean, as a whole campus, they really support the students. And
yeah. Well, you support us, Deb, and that's why I wanted to get you on this show, get you the credit that you deserve. Guys, thank you, Deb, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
We're going to shoot this to a quick underwriting break before Zoe is talking about sports and women's hockey.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As well as we're going to have a question of the day. Guys, our question of the day is, will you be attending the chili cookout this weekend? If not, that's okay, because MSU Sports has a lot of upcoming games, and Zoe going to inform us on it. But you excited about this upcoming weekend?
I am. There's a lot going on, including that Chili Fest, so I hope to see you guys there. The Minot State women's hockey team is off to a winning streak. The Beavers skated off with a weekend sweep against the University of Arizona. The Beavers won Friday night 5-1, with Chrissy Rink scoring the first goal of the night. Paige Kozak scored 2 goals, along with Journey Miller scoring her first goal in a Beaver uniform. On Saturday, the Beavers took a massive win, 8-1. Mia McKee scored 2 goals with an assist from Peyton Lang and got her first collegiate goal. This weekend, the Beavers take on their in-state rivalry, Jamestown, at 3:45 on Friday and Saturday. Tonight, the men's hockey team is taking on the Jimmies in Jamestown. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. From 2021 to 2024, the Beavers have won 22 games and have lost 3 against the Jimmies. Tonight is their first matchup of the 2024 to 2025 season. We are wishing good luck to the Beavers. Minot State football team traveled to Wayne State this past weekend. They put up a fight, but the Beavers fell short of the win. The Beavers ran the ball for 253 yards along with 2 rushing touchdowns. Evan Lovett totaled 77 yards to lead the group ground attack and added 1 touchdown. This Saturday, the Beavers will be taking on Augustana University at 1 p.m. at the Herb Parker Stadium. It will be a cancer awareness game, and we are going to pass it to Siriana Gudino, who is meeting with one of the star players from the football team.
I'm standing here in Herb Parker Stadium with Pinnacle Employee Benefits Student Athlete of the Month, Nalu Cordeiro. Hello, Nalu. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
All right. So I just want to ask you, just first starting off, your game versus Southwest, where you got Defensive Player of the Week. How was that game like for you, and what exactly happened for you to get that award?
A lot of preparation during practice, just a lot of effort, but I think my teammates just rallied around me that game, and the ball just kept falling into my hands.
You had a couple interceptions?
Yes, I did. I had 2.
Okay. And then looking at this game on Saturday versus Augustana, how is the team feeling overall? And then especially for you as the defense, how is it looking for you guys?
Our defense feels good. Again, it's a lot of preparation, a lot of hard work. So, I mean, the game should be easier than practice. And, again, we should just all swarm around each other. And we feel super good going in this Saturday.
And any last players on your team you want to give a shout-out to?
Every player on my team and coach.
Okay, thank you so much. And that was Minot State Football Defensive Player of the Week and Student Athlete of the Month, Nalu. And Minot State Football plays this Saturday against Augustana. Kickoff is at 1 p.m.
Thank you, Siri, for that live shot. Now setting it over to volleyball. The girls had their breast cancer awareness game on Saturday. Zoe W. and I have more with the story.
Minot State Volleyball recently had their Dig Pink volleyball game on October 5th in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Jana McKechnie digs more into the meaning.
Dig Pink is our cancer awareness initiative with volleyball. All of the volleyball girls this year chose somebody to play for at this game. So they said their name down. They invited them to the game. Just did some things just to understand the hardship and the hardness that it is to have cancer and to be a survivor and to do those different things. So it's a really nice touch for our volleyball team to get to connect with those people.
The volleyball players wore a special pink uniform to show their support in the fight against breast cancer. MSU Volleyball has their next home game on October 19th against Northern State at 2 p.m. This is Zoe reporting for KMSU TV.
Thank you, Zoe, for putting together that package. Sadie, the girls' hockey team is off to a crazy start. Do you plan on going to any of the games this weekend?
You know, I am a big hockey fan myself. I might just have to attend.
Good. They're off to a good one.
The Minot State Athletics Department has a second-year communications graduate assistant. Joining me now is Clementich. Cole, how are you doing?
Good. It's good to be back here, Sadie. Thanks for having me on in these wonderful studios.
Of course. So, Cole, could you tell me a little bit about your role in MSU Athletics and what you do?
Yeah, I kind of like to do a lot of things. More on the communication side. It's more like sports information, but you know the lingo. It changes. It fluctuates a bit, but I do different things like play-by-play, color commentary. So on the mic, off the mic, there's some broadcast production involved. So like switching between cameras, or doing camera work in general. I don't shoot the hype videos, but I help with setup with that. I credit Matt Bosch and Howard Wade for making up a great crew, and then also a lot of stats as well. Stats for some sports and just some sports stats, some others just kind of doing, the rest. So,
what has been your favorite part about working with MSU Athletics?
It's just, I always tell people, the idea of getting to work in sports is, I'm living the dream right now. That I hear that a lot from a lot of people. Like, this is a huge passion of mine since high school. I went to a lot of the games. I supported my peers, and I kind of wanted to turn it into a career. And, I found out, quickly. I started my own podcast, and that kind of turned into some freelance sports coverage, and which led me to some connections with certain people, and they convinced me to try and be a grad assistant and go work for MSU Athletics, and it's been a lot of fun. Get just that aspect of getting to work in sports. So.
And then out of all the roles, because when I talk to people about your position, everyone says you do everything. So out of everything that you do, what has been your favorite part?
I won't lie. I think I said this last year. Play-by-play is a lot of fun. Pending some other circumstances, I think I'm on the call for women's hockey this weekend. So be sure to check that out, guys. And we're also looking. We might be on the lookout for a couple camera operators. So yeah, that's a great opportunity for people to get to learn the field a little bit and a little extra cash in there. But no, just we're play-by-play. I pride myself kind of in being like the Joker role, the Swiss Army knife type role. I just kind of want to help in anything as much as I can. But if I had to pinpoint one role, it's definitely play-by-play.
You also mentioned that you have a podcast. I believe it's called the Minot Sports Podcast.
Yep.
Can you tell me about what you do? Like, you have a posting schedule?
So it used to be every day, and then as time went on, I got more busy. It's just one of those things where, I don't mean to sound down about it, but, I post every day, then it turned into once a week, and then I just, whenever I can get into the studios, but I make up for it by, just going out, covering games like high school, Minot High, Minot North just got varsity sports now, and I used to do the Minot State games. The Minotauros are a lot of fun, and just anyone in town, even summer baseball. So that's, I've done that kind of as a make up for all the episodes that I didn't record, but I also do get in there once in a while to do interviews, input, whatnot. So.
And I know you used to also be on this show, so you were the anchor, right?
Yes, I was. I was the sports anchor for a couple semesters, and I also got to be on the host table too. It's a lot of fun, gained a lot of experience from it, and this is a great field for anyone starting out. It's a growing field, and things are getting better. Like, this is all real world stuff right here, and I enjoyed my time a lot here, and it was memorable.
Could you tell me a little bit about what your career in the next couple of years will look like?
Yeah, it's still kind of, in the thinking process right now, still kind of deciding, what's next for me. I have been told that, MSU Athletics, they have considered they want to offer me straight off the chute from grad school. We'll see how that goes, but there's a lot of, I tell people, I know it's a cliche, I love to work in sports. Now, as far as a certain role, it can be anything, like TV, radio, reporting, play-by-play, just anything of that nature, or working for a sports team or a collegiate athletic department. Anything's fair game, really. So.
Yeah, so how does it actually feel to be in the new Hartnett Hall?
Oh, it's awesome. Like, these facilities, you guys are very fortunate. Of course, I could set foot on it now, but, without the undergrad title anymore, like, it doesn't hit the same, but I mean, still, it's great. It's inspiring the next generation, which is you guys, so it's great, and it turned out amazing. I love the new studios and all the equipment and technology. It's take advantage while you can, while you're still in your undergrad years, I tell people.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today, Cole. Germany just ended its Oktoberfest celebration, and here is Godwin Great with more on the story.
This week's international news comes from Europe, where Germany just ended its Oktoberfest celebration. The Oktoberfest is the world's largest folk and beer festival. It involves people dressing up in traditional Bavarian attire, eating, dancing, listening to lively music, and drinking lots of beer. It was first started in October 12, 1810 to celebrate the wedding of Prince Regent Ludwig of Bavaria to Princess Teresa of Saxe-Hildburghausen. After the 5-day celebration of the newlyweds, it was decided that the festival had to be redone. From then till now, Oktoberfest has been celebrated 118 times, drawing in millions of people each year. This year, the city of Munich reported that 6.7 million guests visited the Oktoberfest. We meet today's MSU students with German origins, Jonathan Pierce. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us today. So have you ever been to any Oktoberfest before?
I was at a Oktoberfest in Bismarck. I know a few different breweries put on different ones.
Cool. And how would you describe the experience?
It was probably a lot more family-friendly than you might see in Germany, but it was still a good time.
Cool. Do you ever plan on actually going to Germany to experience the Oktoberfest in person?
I definitely have to learn some German first, but
Yeah.
I might. I'd like to.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining. Godwin Great, KMSU International News Correspondent.
Thank you for that story, Paul.
Guys, we're going to take a quick underwriting break, but afterwards, Maddie's going to give us an update on Hurricane Milton as well as local weather.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Up next is Maddie with local weather in Minot and Hurricane Milton.
Thanks so much, Sadie. Now, we had a beautiful day in the Magic City once again with a high of 76 degrees and partly cloudy skies all day. Tonight will be cloudy again, but it should clear up around midnight, and you might be able to see the northern lights that we've seen so often lately. Thank you so much, Bearscat Bakehouse, for sponsoring our evening weather update and supplying our team with really tasty donuts. Next, I have a quick update on Hurricane Milton. Now, when it formed, it was a tropical depression over here in the Gulf of Mexico, but it quickly, within 24 hours, formed into a hurricane. Now, it started as a Category 5, but as it approached and made landfall in Tampa around 8 p.m. last night, it did weaken to about a Category 3. And it did spawn several tornadoes and cause lots of flash flooding across several counties. Now, there are about 10 people dead confirmed at least and 3 million without power, so our thoughts are with those that are going through the storm right now. Moving on to our Papa John's 7-day forecast, we are going to have a bit of a chillier weekend, and our weather has been pretty nice for October, but it's definitely time to pull out those jackets as we're reaching lows in the 30s and 40s this weekend, unfortunately, and throughout next week. Next week, we will have lots of sun, and the temperatures will get gradually warmer as we approach next weekend. Now, Sadie, with a high of only 57 degrees on Sunday, that chili cookout is looking really good. Are you going to go?
You know, I might have to check it out. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty fun time.
Sounds like it's going to be good chilly weather. All right, I'm done with the bad jokes. But we're going to take a quick promo break before we wrap up the show afterwards.
Minot State's small enough that you get to experience a lot of good things. You get into radio right away, TV right away, work as a director, a producer, or a talent on the show. It's really fun to be involved doing all those things. We've got the new technical equipment. Everything you work with here, for the most part, is going to be out there in the real world. Neil Roberts is a great mentor. He has been seasoned in TV and radio and able to bring that experience to the classroom, and he's personable. He has a passion for it, and he wants everyone else to share that passion as well. I'm the director and producer of Inside Out. I work with a lot of different people and make sure that everyone's satisfied and everybody's working together to make communication what it is. Over this semester, everybody's worked together and found this rhythm with each other, and it all just comes together and makes a really nice finished product.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Back to our question of the day. Chili cookouts are pretty fun, and I have never actually attended a chili cookout. So let us know in the comments below if you will be attending the Minot State Chili Cook-Off.
My mom has won a chili cook-off before, so going to a chili cook-off without her, I don't know if it's going to be the same, but I might have to check it out too. With that being said, we're going to wrap up today's show. Guys, we want to shout out Deb Moser. Thank you for coming on, Deb. We appreciate you coming and getting the credit that you deserve for being a great custodian that you are. And
thank you, Cole Clementich, for coming back to MSU Inside Out after being an anchor and after being an alumni for so long. So, yeah.
With that being said, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We also got stuff going out there. We're going to try and get some behind-the-scenes stuff for you guys coming out very, very soon. And check out next week on Thursday. We have our show at 5 p.m. once again, but we also have a pregame show, the Saturday Showdown. That's going to be 2.5 hours before kickoff, so it should be like 10:30-ish. And yeah, guys, make sure to hit the subscribe, the like, and we'll see you next week.